Tracking the talker, tracking the talker. Crisscross applesauce, crisscross applesauce. Hands in our lap, hands in our lap. Voices off, voices off. Thank you. Here's what we're doing in our music video today. Primary Academy scholars will be able to sing and move to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, sing solfege and match pitch, discover bucket drumming, and listen to and analyze music from Carnival of the Animals. So the first thing we're going to do is sing and move to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Way back in maybe October of this year, we learned Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, and I taught you how to sing it using sign language. So let's do a quick review. When we sing Twinkle, Twinkle, we're going to have little firework hands up above our head. Twinkle, twinkle. Then when we say the word little, we bring our hands shaped like L's together like this. Little star. You're going to point up like you got a bunch of stars up over your head. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Then we sing How I Wonder What You Are. You're going to make a W with your fingers. And draw a circle by your head. How I wonder what you are. Okay, next is Up above the world so high. So just make a little space between your hands. Up above the world so high. And then you're going to trace a diamond in the sky. Make your fingers into a diamond. Like a diamond in the sky. You're just going to point up towards the sky with your hand like this. In the sky. And then we sing again. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, so let's try that. We're going to go through the whole thing. If you make a mistake, that's okay. Your number one goal is to sing the song with me, and if you can add the actions in, then I think you're going above and beyond. So here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, let's do it one more time. This time we're just going to go a little bit faster. Okay, here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Thank you, thank you. Okay, next thing we're going to do is sing solfege. Your job is to match my pitch. That means your voice sounds like mine. Usually I would do this in the music room, but right now, as you're watching this, we are on our winter recess. And also for that reason, we're only having one music video this week. Okay, so I'm going to sing some kind of pattern using music. I might sing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Your job is to make your voice sound like mine. So here we go. My turn. Do, re, mi. Your turn. Do, re, mi. My turn. Mi, re, do. Your turn. Mi, re, do. My turn. Do, mi, do. Your turn. Do, mi, do. My turn. Fa, mi, re. Your turn. Fa, mi, re. My turn. Mi, re, do. Your turn. Mi, re, do. My turn. Do, mi, sol. Your turn. Do, mi, sol. My turn. Sol, fa, Your turn. Sol, fa, mi. My turn. Mi, re, do. Your turn. Mi, re, do. There we go. We got it. We're going to keep working on that. The next thing we're going to do is talk very quickly about bucket drumming. Now I have right here the bucket that I've been using as I'm teaching this to Middle Academy. So this is a bucket that I got at the grocery store. I went to the grocery store and went to their bakery section where they have the breads and the cakes. And I said, do you have any old plastic buckets that you're getting rid of? And they say, yes, of course. This one had pre-whipped icing and filling in it. So this just had frosting in it, which is pretty cool. So I took it home and I washed it and I wrapped it in tape. And this is my bucket. Now, it is just a bucket right now, but as soon as you add drumsticks, this turns into a fancy drum. So we're going to be starting a bucket drumming unit. We're also starting our Carnival of the Animals unit, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So here's how our music videos will look for the next few weeks. We'll always start with some kind of movement, like today we did our Twinkle Twinkle movement activity. Maybe we'll do Shake Them Simmons Down. Maybe we'll do Down Down Baby. We'll move a little bit. And then we'll do our solfege, our do, re, mi. Then we're going to do something with a bucket drum. Now, I was lucky enough to get this drum. And what I would like you to do before next week's video is to find something you can use like a drum. I just have a bucket and that works just fine. I'm looking around my room here at the house and I'm seeing I have these little plastic baskets that I think I got at the dollar store. If you turn this upside down, you can play this like a drum also. That would work just fine if you have like some kind of plastic bucket. If you have maybe a Tupperware container, you ask the grown-up where you live, is it okay if I use this for my music videos? That would be wonderful. I've seen people use like ice cream buckets before. If you get ice cream in those plastic buckets, clean it out really good and then save that. Or you can use a cardboard box. Like if your grown-up orders something from, say, Amazon or something, and you get a box in the mail, keep that cardboard box and just flip it upside down, and you can use that for your bucket drum. You're also going to need to find something that will work like drumsticks. Now, these are the drumsticks that I'm using, because I got these from the music room at Prodeo, but I'm looking off camera and I'm seeing I have this Sharpie marker that my cat chewed on. If you have like 2 markers, that would work. If you have 2 pencils, that would work. I'm looking around the room I'm in and I'm seeing I have my paint brushes in here. If you have 2 paint brushes, that would work. You can ask your grown-up if you can borrow 2 spoons from the kitchen. And just make sure you clean them and then put them back when you're done. But every day you're going to need those 2 things for our music videos. If you're watching these and you are at school because you are in essential care, you can use your fingers and the desktop that you're using. If you're a teacher, can help you find some cups in the school and then just pencils, that would work just great. Okay, so you can say to your teacher, hey, come watch this video for Mrs. Isles. Just watch this part about buckets. Just teachers rewind this a couple minutes. So we're going to need some kind of bucket or a box, something that will be our drum, and something that will be our rhythm sticks. Okay? So here's what we're going to be doing the next couple weeks. I'm going to be showing you some different rhythms, like when we did our rhythm of the day. Something like that. We're also going to learn about stick clicks, which are this. And we're just going to make some wonderful music using just things that we find around the house. It's really fun. It's super cool. And I'm super excited. So that's kind of our homework, is to find a bucket or something like a bucket, something that will be used as drum, and then something that will be used as rhythm sticks. If you're watching this from home, I would just suggest you put your drum and your sticks nearby all your other school stuff, wherever you watch your videos, so that you're ready to go whenever it's time. Okay, so that's bucket drumming. It's going to be super fun. So we're going to start that next week. The last thing we're going to talk about today is something called Carnival of the Animals. Carnival of the Animals is a big, long, fancy piece of music by a guy named Camille Saint-Saëns, who was a composer. A composer. A what? A composer. A composer is someone who writes music. Just like an author will write a book, a composer will write music. So in the description below, I have put 2 YouTube links to 2 other videos from Carnival of the Animals. Now, like I said, Carnival of the Animals is a very, very long song. Very long. It's long. So instead of listening to the whole thing at once, we're going to listen to it in little pieces. So today we're going to talk about 2 of the little pieces of music. And what I'd like you to do is pause the video when I tell you, then go down and click on the first one, then come back to this video, push play, and then go down and watch the second one. Okay? Also down in the description, there will be a link to a coloring book that if you are able to, you can print at home. And I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so the first song in Carnival of the Animals that we're going to listen to is called Royal March of the Lion. So if you were to click on that description below in that link and print the coloring book, you'll find a picture that looks like this. This is the Royal March of the Lion page. Now, if you, like Mrs. Isles up until a couple weeks ago, didn't have a printer at home, I think a really great solution to that would be to open up the page and see if you can draw some lions like the ones on the page. Okay, so now what you can do is click on the other link in the description and find the one that says Royal March of the Lion. And I have the words to it here. You can look for the one that starts with the letter R. And this is what it says in my coloring book. The strings and piano play the March of the Lion. And there's a picture of the lions there. Now, when you draw and color, you can draw it like you might see a lion in real life. That's how I drew this one, and that's how I drew the tree. I drew it like if I saw a lion in real life, that's what it would look like. Or you can be creative like I did with this lion. I made it purple and blue and kind of reddish. I've never seen a purple lion before, but that's what my lion looks like, so that's pretty cool. So as you listen to the song Royal March of the Lion, your job is to color or draw your lion's page. And then notice that there's a box here with a star. I call that the star question. And that's just the question that's like, if you get this, then I know you're really listening to the music. Okay? So you can write your answer to our star question in that box. So here's the star question. As you listen to Royal March of the Lion, here's the question. Can you hear the lions roar? So Camille Saint-Saëns, the composer of Carnival of the Animals, thought about different animals that you might see and tried to write music that sounded like that animal. So if you listen very carefully to the Royal March of the Lion song, you'll hear a part where it sounds like a lion's roar. So here's what you need to do to answer that star question. In the box, or if you're drawing it yourself, just draw a square or a rectangle. If you can hear the lion's roar, then in that box, you'll draw a smiley face. That means, yep, Mrs. Isles, I can hear that lion's roar. If you can't hear the lion's roar, then you can just draw a kind of face. See that there? Can't hear it yet. So that's the star question. So your job is to listen to Royal March of the Lions. Color the picture if you can print it. If you can't print it, get a piece of notebook paper or a whiteboard and marker and draw your lions as you listen to it. And then answer that star question. Can you hear the lions roar? Yes or not yet. Okay? And then if you want to, you can take a picture of this and send it to me at my email address. I'll put that in the description. Also, just ask your grown-up to help you take a picture and send it to me. Okay? So that's the first song. Listen to it and write your answer. The second song is called Hens and Roosters. So Camille Saint-Saëns wrote a little song about the Royal March of the Lions, and then he wrote about the hens and roosters. This one I haven't drawn yet. I haven't colored in yet. So that might help other people look at this. You can draw a picture of it. If you need to pause this video here to help you draw it, that would be a-okay. In Hens and Roosters, here's what it says. The Hens and Roosters music sounds like clucking, crowing, and squawking, and is played by the violin, clarinet, and piano. So you can color this and draw it, and then we got to remember our star question. As you listen, the question you have to answer is, do you think this music is fast or slow? Do you think the music is fast or slow? If you think the music is fast, you're going to write the first letter of the word fast in that box. So if I thought the music was fast, I might write the letter F for fast. If, on the other hand, I think that this music is slow, I just scribbled out my answer quick, I would write S for slow. So that's what you write in the box. If you think the music is fast, write the letter F for fast. If you think it's slow, write the letter S for slow. All right. So I know we did a lot of talking today. In our next video, we're going to do a lot of fun stuff. We're going to be playing our bucket drums, get a little bit more movement going in than we did today. So looking forward, here's what you need. First, after this video today, you need to go listen to Royal March of the Lions and Hens and Roosters from Carnival of the Animals. Look in the description below and click on those links. And then for our next week's video, you need to find whatever your drum is, a bucket, a bin, cardboard box, and something to use like sticks, spoons, pencils, chopsticks, and be ready to go because we're going to have a lot of fun going forward. All right, we only have one thing left to do today, and that is to do our train exit. So breathe with me, Primary Academy. Here we go. Thank you for making music with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time with more music.